Hello universe, my name is Alexander Penicky and I'm a personal trainer and actor. Before I was into those things, I was a Division I track and field athlete at George Mason University. A couple things about me. In high school, I was a national, state, or regional qualifier in everything from the 55-meter dash and the 60-meter dash all the way up to the 300-meter dash. So relays, 4x1, 4x2, 200-meter dash, covered them all. So the following are going to be a couple of exercises that I learned that can help you either get faster for track and field or any other sport that you're into, or if you're just into general fitness, these are great things that you can work into your routine. So thanks for watching and I hope that you enjoy. So my first exercise is going to involve a wall and your drive phase. Drive phase is when you come out of the blocks. When I come out of the blocks, I'm down low and I want my first step to come through here, you know? I want to be at an angle, about 45 degrees, and I'm coming through first step down low here. That's what my first few steps are going to be in any of your sprinting races. I don't want to pop straight out of the blocks here. I don't want to come through with my first step looping up and out here. Everything wants to be fast and quick and efficient. So, drive phase. The longer that I can work the drive phase, the longer I can stay in the drive phase, faster my times are going to be because I can serve my speed for the end of the race. Your top-notch Division I or professional sprinters all have sick drive phases. So, for me, how do I work on that? If I can do a drive phase for 30 seconds, I can do it for 5 seconds or 10 seconds, however long it needs to be in any certain race. So, I grab the wall, in my case it's a pillar, try to get my body at about 45-degree angle. So my feet are on the ground, I'm in kind of a lunge position. As you can see, there is an angle from my head down to my feet, down to my toes. Right through here, I'm angled. Just like this, just like I just came out of the blocks. So, what I like to do, I'm gonna be alternating feet. Start up here, just like so, or let's start here. Easier to see. Left foot. When I go, I'm gonna do 3 steps. Ready? And so I'm ending up other foot in the air. And I can do the exercise for a minute, pause for just a split second, and then go again. Same thing. Now I'm up here. So I'm doing 3 quick steps, ending on the alternate foot. This is going to be great for your drive phase. If you can work this in 30 seconds, maybe 6 to 8 repetitions of this. Actually make it 6 to 8 sets, 30 seconds. In between on any of your workout days, maybe 3 times a week, you're going to start to see your times drop because of this. So I'll show you again, just like how it will be. Here's a couple of seconds worth for you. So I'm a little out of my game right now, but I want to try and make it so that every step, even the ones in between, is at 90. I'm coming up to 90 degrees, 90-degree angle. So if I was standing, it's a 90-degree angle right here on my leg. Same thing for your drive phase. Here, 1, 2, 3, and I'm back up. Try and make those steps in between also up at full extension at 90 degrees. So like I said, if you work this in to your daily routine, doesn't have to be daily, but if you work this in sometimes throughout the week, drive phase is going to get faster and your times are going to drop. So the next exercise works on your arm swing. I've got 2 10-pound weights, dumbbells. You don't have to use 10s, you use 5, 7.5, whatever you happen to have. Try not to go much higher than that though. I mean, I've never seen anyone that beast that can use 20s or anything, but you really don't want that. You're going for speed and turnover of your arm swing, not so much how much weight I can do. So in your normal arm swing for a sprint, you're going to want to be back pocket, chin, right here. So it's at 90 degrees, it's tight, I'm in through here, I'm not swinging out, I'm not swinging over my body. Lower body will mirror the upper body. So if I want to go as fast as possible down a straight line to the finish line, I don't want to have any sort of side-to-side motion that's going to throw me off. I want to bring everything in tight right here. So here, boom, boom, boom. A lot of different ways that people have told me about this, bringing an ice cream cone up, whatever you want to think of. Also, another thing, my hands are relaxed. I'm not straight and tense like a football player or in balled up fists like I'm gonna get in a boxing match or something. I'm relaxed. I curl my fingers over, my thumb goes naturally on top. This is a relaxed motion. Keep my wrists straight and in line with the rest of my arm. And I'm here. Again, boom, 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 right here. Right in this motion right here. So I'm staggering my stance right now. I'm in a slight lunge position, nothing too glaring, but right here. And what I'm gonna do is swing, keeping everything in here. So you'll notice that I'm bouncing a little bit, which is fine because my arm strength is at a certain point and I know what I'm doing and I've got my momentum going. I'm gonna bounce a little bit on my feet, which is fine because that's giving you that extra push down the track. So again, right in through here, go. So again, breathing. One thing I want to stress, I don't think I ever reached my full potential in sprinting because I always held my breath. Holding your breath will create tension. There's a lot of different theories on that sort of thing, but obviously if I'm sprinting and I'm holding my breath most of the time, I'm not getting any sort of extra push in the longer sprints where it would come into play, and I'm obviously tensing my body up by doing that. So remember to breathe naturally while you're doing these exercises, and again, it's here, and I'm doing it correctly, right in through here. Another thing you can do, like I was showing you, bring in the weights. Do the same thing, and you're gonna find it much harder, obviously. Do those for 30 to 45 seconds, and in between, take a little bit of a rest, 30 to 45 second rest, and then do 30 to 45 seconds, no weights. 30 to 45 second rest, back into weights. Do that 6 to 8 times when you're just starting off. Keep it on the lower range. Then as you get used to it, same breaks, more sets, all right? So that's gonna work on your arms. Now we're gonna move on to the third exercise. Exercise 3 involves me, be you in this case, and that box. So if you can find a box, doesn't have to be too high. This one's about 18 inches or so, maybe 24. Find a box, and what I'm gonna do is stand up on top of it. I'm moving this. Sorry, I don't have a cameraman yet, or a camera woman. But I'm gonna stand up on the box. Right here. And I'm gonna step down off the box. When I hit the ground, boom, bounce off the ground. Jump immediately up. Straight up in the air. I'm not going for forward motion, I'm going for straight up motion. This is gonna work on my blocks. So, when you come out of the blocks, again, it's all about hearing that gun, boom, momentum. Going down, using the drive phase, swinging my arms. We already covered that in the first 2 exercises. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna jump off the box, I'm just gonna step off the box. When I get down, I'm gonna hit the ground, and I'm gonna launch myself up with my arms. Keep my arms in tight, launch myself up with my arms down when I hit the ground, and immediately, as quickly as I can, when I feel my feet touch the ground, boom, jump up. So I'll demonstrate that. Stepping off, and up, all right? So, I hit the ground. Immediately when I felt that impulse from the touch, my feet touching the ground, I swung back, I let myself come down a little bit, and boom. It was all one swooping motion. You don't have to come down to a squat position, none of that. That's gonna be slow. You wanna be quick, that's all we're working. We're not working on strength, we're working on those fast twitch muscle fibers. Again, I'll show you one more time. Stepping off, and go! Up, all right? So, if you can do those are plyometrics, basic plyometrics. Do this exercise a couple of days a week. Work it in whenever you feel comfortable. I would do it as one of your first exercises. So if you can do squats later in the day, I would do this first because this is gonna train you for speed. That other stuff will train you for more strength, which you don't have to be fully rested to do. This, you wanna be at your, at your strongest in order to improve. So that's a third exercise that's gonna work on your block starts. Okay, exercise 4. Final exercise for now. Tried and true favorite, lunges. Weighted lunges. Oh, great. Well, you want to do this at the end of all your speed work. So when your speed work's said and done, it hasn't been too difficult today, you can work these in here. You don't want to do it before because you're just going to tire yourself out. It's going to make doing that pivotal speed work that you're doing, the stuff where you're sprinting all out or at a certain percentage, it's going to dull that. So we don't want to dull that response, but we can work this stuff in at the end. So we've done something for your starting out of the blocks with the plyometrics off the box. We did something with it for your arm swing, with the swings weighted and unweighted. And we did something for your drive phase with the against the wall at an angle runs. So for this, we're working on that part where we come up and we're out of our drive phase. So I'm picking up 35s. I'm gonna step it back a few steps. And I'm gonna do the same thing as you know what a lunge to be. Regular lunges, boom. I step up and then I step out and come down. So here's my 4th exercise, shown at a different angle as promised. Basically, lunges, like I said, I'm gonna grab my 35s, but first I'll show you without the weight. I'm standing tall and I want to come up to here. That's going to be the first movement in my lunge. So just like when I'm sprinting and I'm here, I'm mimicking that in my lunges. You want everything to kind of mimic the sport that you're doing. So in this case, I'm doing my lunges and I'm mimicking the ideal running form. 90 degrees, what do I mean by that? Well, that means basically my quadricep right here is 90 with my torso. It's also 90 with my shin right here. So that it's parallel to the floor. This is going to shorten our stride too much. This is gonna, slow our stride down because we're going too high and we're trying to stretch too much. This is ideal right here. So, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come out, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm at 90 degrees. Shin, perpendicular to the floor, quad, parallel to the floor. One more thing, keep the back knee from touching the ground. Try and keep it 2 to 3 inches off the ground. So, now I grab my weights, I can do this 2 ways. One, I can either step out, come back, step out, alternating, boom, just like this, boom, or I can go down the track, just like so. Thanks for watching my 4 sprinting exercises, guys. Feel free to subscribe for future videos on fitness, sports, and speed and the like. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time around.